She's 2 years old and she's still going. Nice. I do. Hey, so as you can probably tell by the description, we are talking Mountfield Freedom 100, 2 years on. I mean, who'd have believed that? I wouldn't have believed that. I would have thought it had been done in a year, to be honest. But it's still going. The leaf blower is still performing superb. I mean, what can I say about this leaf blower? Let's take it apart a minute and make it a bit easier. It has performed extremely well. Now bear in mind, right, I'm not saying that you would get this to clear a field, because it's just not going to happen. But to clear your paths of your grass, you know, a little blow over, to grab this out your van, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Cannot fault it. Mountfield, you really have surprised me. I can only say that. Come round here. Is this the world's best? Of course it's not. Can it be better? It could be. It could be fantastic. As I said to you before, when I first bought it, the legs on it are pretty crap, but most of the time I just lay it down like that anyway. It has been seriously abused. I'm not going to lie. It has been downstairs, fell out of the van. It has literally gone down 3 flights of stairs and it's still intact after all that. This gets used near enough every day, well, 5 days a week with me during the season, and I can't fault it. I really cannot. To grab something out of your van just to blow the paths away, it's brilliant. It really is. Maintenance, done nothing to it. Absolutely done nothing to it. I don't even think it's been cleaned, to be honest, since I've had it. Not once. The batteries still hold absolutely amazing charge. Really, they have not lost any capacity whatsoever. They still use the same amount as what they did when it was brand new. They charge the same time. Yeah, I can't fault these batteries either. It's absolutely brilliant. At the time when I bought it, you couldn't buy the batteries. Now you can. You can get all of them. They're about 45-ish pounds around there. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've actually, with the hedge trimmer, I've actually done 100 feet of hedging it with it, and it's used 1 bar, I think. It does burn up more battery with the leaf blower if you're constant, no two ways about it. But the hedge trimmer, you do get a lot of time with it. You really do. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just like, for what it cost me, £100 to get 2 years out of it, and it's still going. So hopefully let's get 4 years out of it. It's been a good thing. It's not broken. It is scuffed up, scratched, and all the rest of it, but still works an absolute treat. Clear your paths, no problem. Happy days. Mountfield, you've amazed me. Let's go on to number 2. The hedge trimmer. Again, amazed. It's still working. To be honest, if I didn't make these caps for the ends, like I've said before, I think it would have been broken by now. No two ways about it. It just would have been. That would have been broken. But I made these caps. They fit on there perfect. They just protect it, and it's lasted. Again, it's been abused. I mean, I'm not cutting hedges every day. I don't do the hedges every day. I just don't do it. I'm mainly grass, but I do have a few hedges to cut, more than your average homeowner, put it that way. So it does get some hammer. I have opened it up a couple of times and I've greased the gearbox and cleaned it all out. It's due for one now, to be honest. I do really need to get in there and have a look at it. And it's lasted really, really well. But the biggest thing for me with this is the weight. It weighs nothing. It really does weigh nothing. And there's just no weight to it at all. It's just effortless. Now, if you're using a petrol long reach, you're going to know your arms are going to burn. It's going to sting. There's no two ways about it. They do hurt if you're using one of them to do a big hedge. But this thing just weighs nothing. It's effortless. Does it cut the best thing? Is it the best cutting thing in the world? It's not. It isn't. But as I said, I'm not doing hedges all the time. Again, battery capacity brilliant. Problems I've had with this. The only problem I've had with it is that switch. I did take it out because it's just not comfortable to have your thumb in that position and be trying to press the trigger. You need to grab hold of it. You need to get hold of it like that. I can't show you, but you need to grab hold of it. But it's far better to hold it like that rather than pressing that switch. So, safety switch has been took out. As I said, don't let anyone use my tools anyway, so it's just me. It can't do anything without the hedge trimmer attachment on it anyway. There's nothing. So, safety first. But if you do it, you do it at your own risk. Don't complain to me. Again, it's been used, it's been abused. I think the only thing I've actually done with this is I did clean the shaft. Just a bit of oil, a bit of light oil, WD-40, whatever. Just gave it a clean, just to keep it sliding nice. Again, battery capacity has not diminished at all. It still works the same, it still charges the same, still get the same life out of it. I'm just blown away, actually. I really would have thought these batteries would have just been gone by now, but nope. 2 years on, they're still going. Did actually buy a new blade for this. I actually bought a new blade for this. Brand spanking new blade to go on it. It's a bit of a treat. So there's a brand new blade to go on there. So yeah, I'm going to fit that at some point. Maybe this weekend, because yeah. I did actually think the blade was broken. I did take it apart, say, to use the gearbox, and I thought I'd actually broken it, but it turned out I haven't fitted it properly. So that's why it wasn't working. Anyway, I fitted it properly. It's working fine, nothing wrong with it, absolutely spot on. But I'm going to swap the blade out, put a new one on it, and then that way I've got a chance to clean all this up nicely, resharpen it, and then that can be, as long as this motor keeps going in. So yeah, again, as I said, I did say, already said that. Forget that. So that's that. The chainsaw, pruning saw attachment. Again, as I said, without this, I think it would have been broken by now. Now, is this the best thing? No, of course it's not. No. But if you need to do little bits and bobs here and there, it does it. It will do it. It could do with being a little bit faster. That's what I would say. Mountfield. It breaks it. Yeah, as I would say, Mountfield, if you are listening, speed it up a little bit. It just needs a little bit more power to it. Because it's a bit choppy. It is a little bit choppy. And once you've used it a bit and the chain's dulled a little bit, then it does bounce. But as I say, to do the odd little job, yes, does it? Fine, happy days. But yeah, ideally, I'd love to speed it up if you could on your new one. And if you want to send it me for a trial, I'll be more than happy to test it for you. So yeah, 2 years out of this, really, I'm surprised. I'm going to say I would have thought it would have been a long time ago, but I've looked after it, generally speaking, and it's still working. And I'm actually blown away it's still working. Super happy it's still working. I have got a petrol leaf blower, yes. Of course you need to have a petrol leaf blower, I know you do. But for your little gardens, that's got 3 flagstones outside the back door. You don't need to be pulling that out to be blowing them off. Grab that, done, back in your van, off you go. It's just effortless. It just saves you time, it's just less hassle, it's just, yeah, it's one of them. What could be better? As I said, speed this up a little bit. This could be doing with being sped up a little bit as well. So speed that up a little bit and all. And supply these caps. Make a cap for the end, because selling it like that is pants. It's just not good. How are you supposed to store it? Come on. Come on, Mountfield. Pull your socks on. Let's go. You can do this. So overall, I'm super happy. Get a solid 8.5 out of 10, I think, overall. They're still working, I'm still using them. So I can't really complain. So, happy days.